What is the best all-round 5-inch quad frame? I'm debating between the AOS and the Nazgul, but I'm open to other options. Thanks for a $5 super chat, Demos. The AOS has a lot going for it. The AOS has a lot going for it. Of course, it's well known for being... Come on. It's well known for having great resonance characteristics and tunability. Some people don't like the way it looks, which matters to them. It's very versatile. It can hold 30 millimeter front, center, and rear. 20 millimeter, of course. It's not the most durable in the world. It has its fans, though. It definitely has its fans. A lot of people would say that the Apex is the best 5-inch frame. It is. I mean, it certainly is a contender. Like, I don't know what the best. Like, I don't think there is a single best frame, but like the Apex is known for being incredibly durable, having great resonance characteristics. It even looks pretty cool. The main thing to dislike about the Apex, I suppose, is the price. It is pretty pricey, although it does come with a warranty, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's an unlimited warranty, but I think you get one replacement. So really, that $95 price is actually only $50, assuming you destroy the frame. At which case, the price isn't that bad. It's got good 3D printed accessories. It's a really great frame. The main reason that I don't pay more attention to the Apex. I started saying this as a joke, and as I started saying it, I realized that there's a grain of truth in it. So now I kind of don't want to finish the joke because people will think it's 100% true and misinterpret it. So I just want to preface this by saying this is like 85% a joke and 15% true. Okay? The main reason I don't pay more attention to the Apex is that it's like Mr. Steele's signature frame. And it's not, here's where I'll get in trouble, because people will clip that. It's not that like I have anything against Mr. Steele. I don't. He's a cool dude. And every time I've interacted with him, I feel like we've got along well. But it's so associated with him that if I switched to the Apex and flew nothing but the Apex, everybody would be like, oh, he's flying Mr. Steele's frame. And then I would just, I don't know how I would like be able to live with that. It's a good frame though. Let's see. What about the Nazgul? I've like Nazgul frame. The Nazgul is an okay frame. Now I don't like the Evoke because it's limited to 20 millimeter hardware. Oh, that's the Evoke. Wait, are you talking about the Evoke or the original Nazgul? I'm not a fan of the Nazgul frame. The Nazgul bind and fly is a good quad, but the maintenance of the Nazgul frame with the side plates and the LEDs and all the BS, and it only fits 20 millimeter hardware. The only thing the Nazgul Evoke frame is good for is the Nazgul Evoke bind and fly. I would never in a million years buy this frame and build it out myself. And if I bought the bind and fly, the minute I had to work on it and pull off the side plates and unplug the LEDs, I'd be cussing. I don't think it's worth it. I have an Evoke. I love it. It flies great. I've beat the shit out of it. It's a stunningly good bind and fly. As soon as it breaks and I have to work on it, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to be like, okay, good run. You had a good run. And I'm going to put it in a giveaway and give it to one of my patrons so I don't have to work on it. I'm not joking. Now, you may not feel that way. That's how I feel. Gep RC Mark V, very good. Metal front end, like it. The folks over at Get FPV would die if I talked about the best 5-inch frames and didn't mention the JB-QAVS, my own signature frame. And I love this frame. That's why it's my signature frame. The main downside of this frame today is that it doesn't have a frickin' front end for the O3 camera. That is coming real soon now. Wish it had been sooner. What can you do? Currently, if you're running the O3, this is not a good choice for you. That will change soon. Yeah, those are some. SpeedyBee Master 5, Timberline FPV wants to know. The SpeedyBee Master 5 has its people who love it. I have criticized some aspects of the design at length, so I'm not going to do it again. But it definitely has people who love it. Aza's RC and Adventures wants to know, how strong are the arms on your frame? They are, if you like beat the shit out of your quad in concrete bandos all day, the QAVS is not the frame for you. You're going to be changing arms. You're going to want something with like 6mm arms, maybe even thicker arms like the like Bachgrinder's Demibot or the tank from Rotor Riot. This is not a basher. I mean, I took it to the mall. I crashed it in the mall all day. Didn't break a single arm. Nevertheless, I can tell you for sure, that if you are really hardcore, you're not gonna like how often the arms on the QAVS break. I have broken one arm in all the QAVSs I've owned, and every other frame I've killed, I've wore it out some other way. But actually, literally, you crash and you break an arm literally one time. But that's how I fly, and that's why it's my frame. Everybody thinks that they need a frame that you can smash into a wall 500 times and have it not break. And I'm like, well, only if you smash into a wall 500 times in a day of flying. I don't. There's a whole bunch others we could list, but we're going to go on.